Good morning, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and for a personal reading, my email address is below in the description box. And today, for our focus card of the day video, the King of Wands was pulled. So, the messages that God has for us, the energy that I'm picking up is reassurance, reassurance and guidance. The reason being, we are truly progressing on our spiritual path. Avoid rushing. I have so much to do. I have done it to myself that I tend to get caught up in the moment of achieve this, move on to the next thing, achieve this, move on to the next thing, achieve this, move on to the next thing. What God is saying is, hey, we are doing the things. We are. So take it easy. Today is a vacation, even though we are still honoring our responsibilities and our commitments. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So take time to stop and smell the roses. This will be a lifelong journey of exploration and discoveries. So somehow, some way, somewhere, explorations are taking place and revelations, epiphanies, insights, enlightenments, clarities are being received. And God is telling us, allow ourselves time to process. Slow down. Allow ourselves time to process. For me, I can only speak for myself. When I get in those moments of achieve this, achieve that, let's go. We've got a bunch more stuff to do. Let's get this done. I'll notice things. However, I may not process them entirely after I have noticed. This is, this is giving ourselves time to process. That's what this is. These explorations, these discoveries, giving ourselves time to process them. Yeah. Because if we see signs all day long and we don't take a moment to explore or discover what all of the signs, synchronicities, teachings, and opportunities mean, then are we fully retaining the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience of the moments? Wow. Embracing. Arms out to embrace. Embrace process time. So we receive a download, we receive an upload, and we need time to discover, explore the message, the communication, the intention. Nice. Then the oracle card that came out today. Drink from the emerald fountain. The divine feminine is encouraging of the awakening and empowerment. Awakening. Processing. The things. So yesterday's message touched base on God and our guides and our angels communicating with us in a different mode, teaching us a new manner of communication, awakening and empowerment, exploration and discoveries. If your scenario is anything like mine, I noticed things yesterday and I realized a new mode of communication. And I had time to explore that mode of communication. And it provided, it was fruitful. Because I took the time. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it. Indeed, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow ourselves to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to us now. Heart chakra frequency music. Okay? I'm picking up heavily on that. It's not really flat out green, but it's a subtle, could be green. And the border is also a subtle mint, could be green, could be beige, could be gray. But when I'm looking at it in front of me, it has a green tint to it, a very pale one. So, cucumber water, green tea, mint tea, green smoothies, green food, however that resonates for us. Heart chakra frequency music, however that resonates for us. Explorations and discoveries. We will notice things and we may be confused, or we may be in a place of, WTF, God, what does that mean? When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. I've had too many of those WTF moments lately. And then once I started to surrender more, slowing down, taking time to process, the answers came. The people came. The insights, the epiphanies came. And nourishment. Nourishing, we are receiving unconditional love from God. Our cup is being filled. So slow down. Allow our cup to be filled properly. before we rush and deplete it before it's filled entirely. Stop and smell the roses. Folks, go to the grocery store. Go to a floral store and smell roses. If you have roses in your front yard, now's not really a time for roses, but you get my point. Wherever roses are, flowers, okay, it doesn't have to be roses, but the point is stop, pause, appreciate something fragrant, appreciate something beautiful, honoring and acknowledging something outside of our experience, outside of our little fishbowl. Allow, surrender, allow ourselves to be nourished. How do we do that? By slowing down. We also, when we allow, we take a step back. And when we take a step back, when we take a step back, we energetically make room for God and our help to come forward. There's much help sent today, folks. Help left and right, up and down, forwards and backwards, like everywhere. Everywhere. Allow ourselves to be nourished. Self-care. Putting healthy things, ingesting, however that resonates, whether we hear it, whether we see it, whether we ingest it orally, healthy things into our bodies. Positive music, positive material that we read. So things we read, things we hear, people we speak to. We're receiving coded messages today, and the help. The help provides the decoder ring to these messages. The things we read, the things we hear, the people we speak to, the people we listen to, without listening to other people's conversations. What I mean is the people that are speaking directly to us, we listen to them, right? That's just allow me to clarify. Wear the color green. Connect with the color green. Green crystals, green colors. However that resonates for us. Exploration. That means someplace we've never been before. We're receiving communications through a mode we have. Maybe we've been getting communications through this mode our entire spiritual journey without being aware of it. So now we are aware of these communications and we are decoding the messages. And we are receiving bits and pieces of the decoder ring through the things we hear, the things we read, the people we converse with, the people we converse with. Discovery. We will be discovering the mode of communication, discovering the manner of communication, discovering the decoder, the way to decode the messages. Release, surrender. It's coming. I get an element of patience to that. Blah, blah. I do. I'm sorry. But this is encouragement. This is support. This is God saying, hey, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We are doing the things. So relax. Because today, it's my turn to give to you directly. God is giving to us directly. And he wants us to enjoy the experience of receiving directly from him. Hey, I've got you. Yeah. Nourish ourselves. He is also nourishing us. And make room for him to nourish us. Things will happen all of a sudden, folks. Again, I get that element of patience, of waiting. Yeah. But it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. And hug a tree. We're stronger than we realize. I paused because I feel like yesterday I have not made the best of choices for myself. I am struggling in certain aspects of my life at the moment. And I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job. I question my strength all day to day. And I feel like certain aspects got the better of me. So I had a hard time with saying this with a smile on my face. We are stronger than we realize. This journey isn't easy. I get frustrated. I feel like I run out of time. I feel like I run out of day. I feel like I don't get enough sleep. And God's saying, hey, even though we may be feeling like this, We are stronger than we realize. Encouragement, support, slow down, enjoy life. It's so hard when you have so many things to do. That's the reason God's asking us to nourish ourselves. If your scenario is similar to mine, then especially God's like, relax. I've got you. That footsteps prayer is what comes to mind. Surrender. Allow him to carry us. We're not meant to do it all on our own. The decoder ring, the way to decode the messages comes from God. It's not from us. It's not from our intelligence and our IQ or our genius or anything like that. It's from God. So give ourselves time to process and to hear and to listen, to compute. Avoid rushing. We have our whole entire lives. It's not our timeline. It's God's timeline. So, surrendering, making room, energetically just surrendering and allowing God to carry us. If we feel like we need to be carried today. Apparently, I need to be carried. Oh. And while I'm being nourished, while we are being nourished, while we are being carried, we're caring for ourselves. And help is coming. Help has arrived. Hug a tree, folks. Trees absorb our energy. They're like sponges. They receive our lower vibrational energy and they pull it down into earth. They pull it down into the earth through their roots, and they ground that energy and they transmute it. And in return, they give us high vibrational energy. Heart chakra. Hug a tree and allow our heart to connect with the trunk. It's happening, folks. It's here. Make room. Make room for God to carry us. Enlightenment, comprehension, understanding, concise communication. It's occurring. And we are receiving, comprehending, understanding, processing, computing, all of it. So be good to ourselves, folks. Today especially, but every day. Take time out to care for ourselves. All right. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. Keep up the good work. And how we do that today is by slowing down and making room for help and assistance to come in.